Another season has come and gone, with Ferrari scratching their heads where it all went wrong this season. The team went from becoming early favorites to win it all this season to barely beating Mercedes for P2 in the Constructors' Championship. So, with another year of disappointment, it is undeniable that the team must make changes this off-season if they wish to not squander away yet another season next year. So, what changes does the team have in the pipeline? Well, let's talk about it. But before we do, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on our latest uploads. Now that's out of the way, let's get started. As I mentioned in the intro, Ferrari have wasted another season and fell to defeat at the hands of Red Bull and their star driver Max Verstappen, despite having a more than competitive car with their F1 75. And with another disappointing finish under his reign as team boss, Mattia Binotto is now in the crosshairs of Ferrari's top management, as it has been reported just before the season finale in Abu Dhabi that the Italian team boss may have seen his last days as Ferrari's leading figure. And along with that, it has been reported that Alfa Romeo team boss Fred Vasseur is looking like the likely successor, should the team call it quits with Mattia. This came after the Italian media outlet Corriere della Sera had reported that the other candidates for the position, such as McLaren's Andreas Seidel, AlphaTauri's Franz Tost, and Gerhard Berger had rejected Ferrari's offer. In Abu Dhabi, Mattia would be asked about the rumors about his impending exit from the team. The Ferrari team boss would respond with, "Obviously, it is not down to me to decide, but I'm pretty relaxed. The reason why I'm relaxed is that I will always have open, frank, and constructive discussions with my bosses, Chairman El Khan, not only in the short term, but the medium and the long term. More than that, I think if I look back at the season, yes, there are a few ups and downs. We're not today the fastest car on the track, but I think we achieved our main objective, which was to be back, to be competitive in the era of the 2022 cars. If I look at the way we started the season, no one would have ever imagined Ferrari to be so fast at the start of the season. That is proof the team has worked very well through difficult moments in 2020 and 2021. We remain united. I think it's a team which is not only working well, but has proved to be capable. There are still a lot of things that need to progress. Weaknesses have been shown, but I'm pretty sure that, as we did in the past, we will review and try to address them. The team back at the factory will focus on 2023, try to improve. The team has made a number of questionable decisions this season under Mattia's watchful eye, and the most recent one was in Brazil, where the team cost Charles Leclerc a solid run during qualifying. After that season in Brazil, Leclerc would acknowledge the team indeed has to change something, in particular how they go about making decisions. "I think we have to change the way we make decisions," he told L'Equipe. "To be better on Sunday, that's what you have to change." And when asked whether or not it meant having to change personnel, the Monegasque driver would reply with, "No, not necessarily. It's also the way you come to conclusions. It's the way the communication between the different engineers in the team works so that it's clearer. It is the way you have to focus on the important things and not on the details that then make you lose." Meanwhile, his teammate Carlos Sainz has also been the unlucky benefactor of the Scuderia's questionable decisions and timing. Should I remind you what happened at Paul Ricard? Which is why the Spanish driver has also been targeted by the media for questions regarding Mattia's possible exit from the team. And to those questions, Carlos would respond with, "I won't get into what I prefer. I don't prefer. I just know from experience Rome wasn't built in a day, and you need to take into account where we are coming from. Did you see the progress we've done as a team in these last 2 seasons? It's huge, and the team is working well. We're very ultra-critical behind closed doors, probably towards the public. We're protecting each individual of the team, and we're having this famous no-blame culture where we want to obviously protect everyone, and we are. I think doing a great job at that. But it is true that we've done plenty of mistakes this year and that we want to be a better team. But it doesn't come from one year to another, and we need to keep improving. I think the second half of the season we've been a bit better at everything. We just didn't develop the car enough. And when asked how the team can get better next season, the Spaniard would reply with, "I think it's very simple. I think we need to be better at executing races. Whether that's the start, like, for example, me. This year, we've had a problem with an inherent problem in the car that doesn't allow us to start well. I had a problem in the clutch all weekend in Abu Dhabi, and it cost me a position to Lewis Hamilton, which meant then I had 6 seconds of race time that I lost in that crazy fight I had with him." Many fans of the sport saw the Scuderia's F175 as a worthy competitor for the title, a viewpoint Carlos believes won't be enough to catch up with Red Bull and hold off Mercedes next season. The second point is obviously strategy and getting the right goals and the right tires onto the car on Sunday. This is something that we're working on for next year, and then there's the development. If we want to beat Mercedes and Red Bull, we need to develop more than them. And there you have it, guys. So, should the team really replace Mattia? Or has the team made enough progress to give him one last shot next season? Let us know in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't.